Hey guys, so for today's Nerd Time, I wanted to talk about Nintendo claiming copyright on any YouTube videos that have an extensive amount of video game footage in it, such as Let's Plays, walkthroughs, and reviews. And then I also wanted to talk about my thoughts and opinions on the Xbox One. Basically, today's video is just opinionated, maybe a bit ranty, who knows, let's see what I want to say. So first off, recently Nintendo started claiming copyright on YouTube videos that had their video game footage in it, such as Let's Plays, walkthroughs, and reviews. And Nintendo, as a company, as a content, this is their game footage, anything of their games like Mario, Zelda, any of their produced games under the license Nintendo, it is their content. They have the right to do this legally. But is it, what I mean to say is, just because they have the right to do it, is it really something they should do? And honestly, in my opinion, and a mass amount of other people have agreed that no, they really shouldn't do this. It has already happened. People have stopped producing content that have Nintendo games in their footage for reviewing, Let's Play, walkthrough, and all that. I, for one, I have a gaming channel. I'm doing Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword right now. And out of the 17 videos I currently have up, the very first one has a claim on it. And I really can't do nothing about it in a way. Like, I'm not going to go and fight it because obviously that channel isn't partnered, so I'm not really making money on that channel. But I was just doing that for fun. So I will continue to upload Nintendo Let's Plays to that gaming channel for fun. But it's just to the people who are making these videos, putting the time and effort and money into making this video of a Let's Play, a walkthrough, review. It's not going to be worth their time and effort if they're not going to be able to see any monetization from that video. Because if it is something that is either, a hobby, part-time job, or a full-time job, they're not going to put effort into something they're not really going to get a reward back from. They don't want to have these copyright strikes and claims on their channel. They want to keep their channels clean. They don't want to risk their channel being, it could end up being deleted. Nintendo has stated we're not going to go and take down the videos and make strikes against the people who have these videos already up, but people don't want to risk it. People want to see these reviews and these Let's Plays because of the fact that if they need help, they'll look up a walkthrough or Let's Play like, oh, that's what I needed to do. And if people want to get an honest person's opinion about a review, not just on a gaming website that might be paid to advertise the game and to give it a good review, because let's be honest, that is most likely happening out there, whether people will say it or not, who work for a website or something. They're not going to say, yeah, we're getting paid to give this thing a good review. I just think it's bad publicity from a company that has so much support from their fans that I support them, but I do not support this decision that they've made because it affects what content I might produce in the future. It affects the content that I'll be able to search on the internet, on YouTube. And just overall, it's just not a good thing because other companies may see this decision and follow suit. And, the Let's Playing and walkthrough community on YouTube could just almost not really vanish, but it will definitely be affected and people will stop doing them if all companies that produce games will start claiming the copyright on their Let's Play videos and reviews. No matter how much we want Nintendo to go back on this decision because of the fact of their content being used under fair use, having their content but giving our opinions and commentary with it, there is such a thing as fair use, but it is so vague. Lawyers have a fun time probably dealing with it. Let's just hope that YouTube networks are communicating with Nintendo to either in a way let them know this is a bad idea and this is affecting our partners, and then hopefully they'll just work out some kind of deal where people who are a part of networks would be able to still use the footage without having claims or strikes on their channel, because that would be a very good decision because there are definitely people just uploading the footage without commentary. I believe those people are in the wrong, but at least have your commentary with footage because then that would fall under fair use. Okay, now let's talk about the Xbox One. And I don't mean the original Xbox that came out way back when. I'm talking about the one that's apparently going to come out this year. The third Xbox, even though it's named One. Now, obviously, if you've watched my channel enough, you know that my loyalties mostly lie with Nintendo. But I do not want to be a fan person here bashing another company. That is not what I want to do. I want to look forward to these events and seeing what all the companies have to put out to the world to sell to their consumers who want to buy their games. And I was looking forward to the Xbox, seeing what they would be doing, and all of the rumors surrounding it with the no used games and 24/7 connected to the internet. I wanted to see the good in it, but there really wasn't so much good to the reveal. So first off, the name. I do not believe the name is very good at all, because if you say Xbox One, there are people who probably have been saying Xbox One for many, many years, because it means they're referring to the original old Xbox. That's what I think of when I think of Xbox One. People were probably expecting either Xbox Infinity, that was one of the rumors, and then there was Xbox 720. Everyone kept calling it Xbox 720. I think that would have followed suit with the names, and that would have been quite wonderful in a way, because people would have known it would have been the next generation Xbox. Obviously, we know this is going to be the next generation, but the name to someone who isn't a gamer, who isn't looking up game news every couple days, and who are not in the community of gaming on the internet, are going to think Xbox One. They're going to think way back when to early 2000. Microsoft was definitely pushing it as an entertainment system in the fact that it would be like kind of an all-in-one. You know, you play your movies, access your TV from it, and Skype, and a bunch of extra features that may be nice for some people, but for the community that was on the edge of their seats, waiting for the day for this reveal, it was kind of a letdown, a disappointment for anyone. Now, this reveal was for the console. Of course, we weren't expected to get so many gaming related announcements, especially with E3 coming up within the next few weeks. Is very, very close. But when EA came out and announced everything but sports, making sports more lifelike, you know, for the people who are into the sports games, then that is good. But there definitely wasn't as much of a variety when it came to the gaming, except for the fact they announced about and talked about Call of Duty Ghosts. There's also some negatives if you upgrade to the next Xbox. You are not going to be able to play your Xbox 360 games. It is not backwards compatible. Some things are not going to transfer over from your Xbox 360 to the next Xbox. And then also used games. People buy used games to save money, yet it hasn't been exactly laid out. There hasn't been a straight answer given, but there will be a fee depending on how you access this used game, how you plan to play it, whatever. If you're playing at a friend's house or your own, you bought it used, whatever, you will have to somehow pay a fee for used games. And people don't, that makes it too complicated to want to buy games. Yes, the easy thing to do would be to buy all your games brand new, but the thing is, not everybody can afford to buy brand new games every 2 weeks or every month. It is not in some people's budget. That is why they go out and buy used games. Then, with the fact that you have to have your Kinect connected to it constantly for it to work, and for the system to be basically connected to the internet 24/7, they say it does not have to be connected 24/7. Yet there are going to be checkups on the system every 24 hours, I believe I read. And just think about it. You have this camera that is going in the Kinect that is going to be sensing everything in the room, watching everything in the room. One day there will be someone who hacks this system. There are people out there waiting right now just to hack this. They are putting this out as, we are going to have this connected to the internet 24/7, even though we don't say so. We are going to run checks on it to make sure you can't hack it. And there are people just waiting at their screens to hack this thing. It's really not a comforting feeling to have something connected 24/7 to the internet like that could possibly just watch me, and it's just not good. Also, this may be the 21st century, but there are those few who either don't have internet connection or don't want to connect their system to the internet. Therefore, if they buy this system without an internet connection, it is practically useless to them. All in all, so far, I have not been sold on the next Xbox One. It's just not my kind of system. I wanted to find something I liked about it. In my opinion, I do kind of like the fact that it is an all-in-one entertainment system, that I would be able to access TV and stuff like that through there. I, for one, find that as a cool feature, but I do not need to have something possibly watching me the whole time, and I do not need to talk to my Xbox like a dog. Xbox, play my game. Xbox, turn the channel. Xbox, sit, roll over. Good Xbox. So that is my video for today, just my thoughts and opinions on Nintendo claiming copyright and the Xbox One reveal. If you guys have any thoughts and opinions, please let me know in the comments down below. Let's have a nice little discussion about what we like, what we didn't like, what we hope to see in the future. If you guys ever want to maybe give your thoughts and opinions to me through Facebook, Twitter, and any other form of social media, those links are down in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Next week on Nerd Time, I plan on talking about the Pokemon X and Y, any news that is currently out, just my thoughts and opinions. And yeah, I will see you for Sunday's video. Bye!